Hello, in the previous video I explained the difference between venial and mortal sins. Today, I want to explain how venial and mortal sins are forgiven. To quickly recap, venial sin is in which one of the following conditions is not met. 1. A sin of grave matter. 2. Acknowledgement that is a sin of grave matter. 3. It's done with full consent. But how are venial sins forgiven? Let's take a look at chapter 1394 of the Catechism of the Catholic Church. It says, 1394, as bodily nourishment restores lost strength, so the Eucharist strengthens our charity, which tends to be weakened in daily life. And this living charity wipes away venial sins. Here we learn that our venial sins can be cleansed by the Eucharist. However, it's important to know that the Eucharist cannot forgive mortal sin, and someone who is in a state of mortal sin cannot receive the Eucharist. Because receiving the Eucharist in a state of mortal sin is a sin itself. Mortal sin can only be forgiven by the sacrament of confession. You must always confess mortal sin before receiving the Eucharist. So, for the forgiveness of venial sins, you have to receive the Eucharist without being in a state of mortal sin. And for the forgiveness of mortal sins, you must attend the sacrament of confession.